Alexander Mikhailovich Ovechkin is a Russian professional ice hockey winger and captain of the Washington Capitals of the National Hockey League. Prior to playing in the NHL, Ovechkin played for HC Dynamo Moscow of the Russian Superleague for 4 seasons from 2001 until 2005, and he played for Dynamo again during the 2012 Euro 13 NHL lockout. Ovechkin was the first overall selection in the 2004 NHL Entry Draft, drafted from Dynamo after 3 seasons with the club. Since the 2004 Euro 05 NHL season was lost because of a lockout, Ovechkin remained with Dynamo for 1 more season before transferring to the NHL for the 2005 Euro 06 NHL season, in which he won the Calder Memorial Trophy as Rookie of the Year, scoring 52 goals and 54 assists to lead all rookies with 106 points. During the 2007 Euro 08 season, he led the NHL with 65 goals and 112 points to capture the Rocket Richard and Art Ross trophies. That season he also won the Lester B. Pearson Award as the top player voted by the NHL Players Association and the Hart Memorial Trophy as the league's MVP. He is the only player to win all 4 awards since the Rocket Richard Trophy's inception in 1999. He would lead Team Russia to a gold medal at the World Championships the same year. In 2009, he again won the Hart Memorial Trophy as league MVP, the Lester B. Pearson Award, and the Rocket Richard Trophy. Ovechkin also led the Capitals to their 2nd consecutive division title. He won the Ted Lindsay Award, the new name of the Pearson Award, for a 3rd straight year in 2010, as well as being named to the first All-Star team for a 5th consecutive season. Ovechkin remained among league leaders in scoring in the 2010 Euro 11 NHL season and among the league leaders in goals scored in the 2011 Euro 12 NHL season. In the 2013 NHL shortened lockout season, Ovechkin led the league in goals with 32, winning him his 3rd Rocket Richard and Hart Memorial trophies. Early life: Alex Ovechkin is the son of Mikhail Ovechkin, a former professional soccer player, and Tatiana Ovechkina, who won 2 Olympic gold medals while competing for the Soviet women's basketball team at the 1976 Summer Olympics in Montreal and at the 1980 Summer Olympics in Moscow. The first sign of Ovechkin's future came when he was 2 years old. While in a Soviet toy store, he grabbed a toy hockey stick and refused to let go. His parents treasure the picture to this day. Whenever he saw a hockey game on TV, he dropped all his toys, and ran to the TV, protesting if his parents tried to change the channel. His parents say they knew he would be an athlete when he chose to run up the steps to their 10th floor apartment instead of taking the elevator. They also encouraged him to be athletic, sending him out to play at nearby soccer fields and basketball courts. Sergei, Ovechkin's older brother, had initially introduced him to hockey, and Alex enrolled in hockey school at the age of 8. Soon after he began, however, he had to postpone his hockey career because his parents were unable to take him to the rink. But one of Ovechkin's coaches saw his talent and insisted to his parents that he should continue playing hockey. Sergei later died in a car accident when Alex was 10. A childhood friend claims this is one of the reasons Ovechkin is so passionate on the ice. He also has another older brother, Mikhail. Playing career: Dynamo Moscow. Ovechkin began playing in the Russian Superleague with Dynamo Moscow at the age of 16. Making his professional debut in the 2001 Euro 02 season, he scored 4 points in 21 games. He would spend 3 seasons there prior to being drafted by the NHL, and he would rack up 36 goals and 32 assists in 152 career games. The following off-season, Ovechkin was selected 1st overall in the 2004 NHL Entry Draft by the Washington Capitals. He had been projected as the 1st overall pick for nearly 2 years and had earned comparisons to Mario Lemieux. He was so highly regarded that the Florida Panthers attempted to draft him in the 2003 NHL Entry Draft in the 9th round, even though his birthday was 2 days after the cutoff. Rick Dudley, the general manager of the Panthers, claimed the pick was legitimate, claiming that Ovechkin was old enough with leap years taken into consideration. Due to the 2004 Euro 05 NHL lockout, Ovechkin remained with Dynamo for 1 more season. He recorded 27 points in 34 games in 2004 Euro 05, while missing nearly 2 months of play because of a shoulder injury sustained in the gold medal game against Canada in the 2005 World Junior Championships. In the playoffs he helped Dynamo win the Russian Superleague title. With the threat of the lockout cancelling another NHL season, Ovechkin signed a contract with rival Russian team of Tomsk. In order to maintain his eligibility for the NHL in the event that the lockout ended, the contract contained an out clause with a July 20, 2005 deadline. Although a new NHL collective bargaining agreement had not yet been reached between players and owners, Ovechkin decided to opt out and signed with the Capitals on August 5, 2005. The deal was a 3-year, entry-level contract worth the rookie maximum of $984,200 per season with performance-based bonuses to inflate his annual salary to as much as $3.9 million. Washington Capitals, 2005 Euro 06. 2 days after signing, the lockout ended with a new CBA. Ovechkin played his first game with the Capitals on October 5, 2005, scoring 2 goals against goalie Pascal Leclerc in a 3-2 victory over the Columbus Blue Jackets. On January 13, 2006 in Anaheim, Ovechkin scored his first career hat-trick against Gene Czar copyright Bastian Giguere of the Mighty Ducks of Anaheim to help Washington win the game. 3 days later, on January 16, he scored a goal that veteran hockey reporter Bill Clement called one of the greatest goals of all time. Knocked down by Phoenix Coyotes defenseman Paul Mara and sliding on his back facing away from the net, Ovechkin was able to hook the puck with one hand on his stick and slide it into the net past goalie Brian Boucher for his second goal of the night. It became referred to as the goal. On February 1, Ovechkin was named NHL Rookie of the Month for January 2006 as well as being named Defensive Player of the Month, becoming only the 3rd player in NHL history to earn both honors simultaneously. Ovechkin finished the 2005 Euro 06 season leading all NHL rookies in goals, points, power play goals, and shots. He finished 3rd overall in the NHL in scoring with 106 points and tied for 3rd in goals with 52. His 425 shots led the league, set an NHL rookie record and was the 4th highest total in NHL history. Ovechkin's point total was the 2nd best in Washington Capitals history and his goals total tied for 3rd in franchise history. He was also named to the NHL First All-Star Team, the first rookie to receive the honor in 15 years. After the season ended, Ovechkin received the Calder Memorial Trophy, awarded to the NHL's best rookie. He was also a finalist in his rookie season for the Lester B. Pearson Award. EA Sports made him one of the cover athletes for NHL 07. The following season, Ovechkin appeared in his first NHL All-Star Game in Dallas on January 24, 2007. He completed his second NHL season with 46 goals and 92 points. 2007 Euro 08, playing in the final season of his rookie contract. In 2007 Euro 08, Ovechkin signed a 13-year contract extension worth $124 million with the Capitals on January 10, 2008. The contract, which averages $9.5 million per year, is the richest in NHL history. Working without an agent, Ovechkin negotiated directly with Capitals owner Ted Leonsis and general manager George McPhee. Late in the season, on March 3, 2008, Ovechkin notched his 50th, 51st and 52nd goals of the campaign for his 4th career NHL hat-trick and to hit the 50-goal mark for the 2nd time in his career. Later that month, on March 21, 2008, Ovechkin scored his 59th and 60th goals of the season against the Atlanta Thrashers, becoming the first NHL player to score 60 goals in a season since Mario Lemieux and Jaromir Jagr in 1995 Euro 96 and 19th player overall. 4 days later, on March 25, Ovechkin scored his 61st goal of the season to break the Washington Capitals team record for goals in a single season previously held by Denis Maroc. He also went on to break Luc Robitaille's record for most goals by a left winger in one season on April 3, 2008, by scoring 2 goals for his 64th and 65th of the season. He also became the first NHL player to score at least 40 even-strength goals in one season since Pavel Bure in 1999 at Euro 2000. Leading the league in scoring with 65 goals and 112 points, Ovechkin captured both the Art Ross Trophy and the Rocket Richard Trophy in 2007 at Euro 08. It was the first time in 41 seasons that a left winger led the NHL in points since Bobby Hull led the league with 97 points in 1965 at Euro 66. Ovechkin helped lead a rejuvenated Capitals team back to the Stanley Cup playoffs with a stronger supporting cast that included countryman Alexander Semin, rookie center Nicholas <silence> and defenseman Mike Breen. He scored the game-winning goal in his NHL playoff debut with less than 5 minutes left in Game 1 against the Philadelphia Flyers. He scored 9 points in 7 games against the Flyers as the Capitals were eliminated in the opening round. In the off-season, Ovechkin was awarded the Lester B. Pearson Award as the top player voted by the NHL Players Association and the Hart Memorial Trophy as the league's MVP, becoming the first player in the history of the NHL to win all 4 major awards, including the Art Ross and Rocket Richard trophies. Ovechkin was also awarded his 3rd consecutive Kharlamov Trophy, named after Soviet hockey star Valery Kharlamov and presented by Sovietsky Sport newspaper as the best Russian NHL player as voted by other Russian NHL players. 2008 at Euro 09. In late October of the 2008 Euro 09 NHL season, Ovechkin returned home to Moscow to visit his ailing grandfather, missing only the 2nd game of his career up to that point, snapping a consecutive streak of 203 games played. On February 5, 2009, Ovechkin scored his 200th goal against the Los Angeles Kings, becoming only the 4th player in the NHL to reach the milestone in 4 seasons, joining Wayne Gretzky, Mike Bossy and Mario Lemieux. On March 19, he scored his 50th goal of the season, becoming the first Washington Capitals player to reach the 50-goal mark 3 times. He finished the campaign with 56 goals to capture his 2nd consecutive Rocket Richard Trophy, joining Jaromir Iginla and Pavel Bure as the 3rd player to win the award twice and the 2nd player after Bure to win the award in back-to-back seasons. With 110 points, he finished as runner-up to countryman Evgeny Malkin for the Art Ross. Ovechkin and the Capitals repeated as division champions en route to meeting the Rangers in the opening round. After advancing to the 2nd round in 7 games, Ovechkin notched his first NHL playoff hat trick on May 4, 2009, in Game 2 against the Penguins to help Washington to a 4 Euro 3 win. The Capitals were eventually defeated by Pittsburgh, the eventual Stanley Cup champions, in 7 games. Ovechkin finished the 2009 playoffs with a postseason career-high 21 points in 14 games. He went on to win the Hart and Pearson trophies for the 2nd consecutive year, becoming the 17th player to win the Hart multiple times. 2009 Euro 10, just over a month into the 2009 Euro 10 season, Ovechkin suffered an upper body injury during a game against the Blue Jackets on November 1, 2009, after a collision with opposing forward Raffi Torres. After returning, Ovechkin was suspended by the NHL on December 1 for 2 games for a knee-on-knee hit to Carolina Hurricanes defenseman Tim Gleason during a game the previous day. Both Gleason and Ovechkin had to be helped off the ice, although Gleason later returned during the game, while Ovechkin did not. Ovechkin was assessed a 5-minute major penalty and a game misconduct at the time. Capitals coach Bruce Boudreau commented that Ovechkin's style of play was at times reckless. The suspension was Ovechkin's first of his career, causing him to forfeit $98,844.16 in salary. On January 5, 2010, Ovechkin was named captain of the Washington Capitals after previous captain Chris Clark was traded to the Columbus Blue Jackets. He became the first European, 2nd youngest and 14th overall captain in team history. On February 5, 2010, at a game against the New York Rangers, Ovechkin, with his 2nd goal and 3rd point of the game, reached the 500-point milestone of his NHL career. He is the 5th player to achieve the milestone in only 5 seasons, reaching it in 373 career games. On March 14, 2010, at a game against the Chicago Blackhawks at the United Center, Ovechkin sent Hawks defenseman Brian Campbell into the boards after Campbell had dumped the puck to the blue line. Ovechkin was called for boarding, receiving a 5-minute major and a game misconduct, and was suspended for 2 games. Campbell suffered a fractured clavicle and fractured rib, and was expected to be out 8 weeks. Ovechkin won the 2009 2010 Ted Lindsay Award, becoming only the second player in NHL history to win the award in 3 consecutive years. He also led the NHL in goals per game and points per game for 3 straight seasons. Ovechkin currently ranks 3rd in Capitals history in goals and is 7th in total points. In 2009 2010 Ovechkin surpassed the mark of Montreal Canadiens Hall of Fame goaltender Bill Dernan and became the first player in NHL history voted a first-team All-Star in each of his first 5 seasons. 2010 14, in 2011, Ovechkin and the Capitals took part in the New Year's Day NHL Winter Classic, facing the Pittsburgh Penguins. Ovechkin did not score any points, but he and the Capitals won 3-1. On a March 8, 2011, in a 5-0 victory over the Edmonton Oilers, Ovechkin recorded his 600th career point. On April 5, 2011, Ovechkin scored his 300th career goal, becoming the 6th youngest and 7th fastest player to do so. On December 12, 2011, Ovechkin registered his first NHL fighting major against Brandon Dubinsky of the New York Rangers. On January 23, 2012, Ovechkin received a 3-game suspension for a hit on Spike Mikhailovich of the Pittsburgh Penguins. The following day, Ovechkin announced he would not attend the 2012 NHL All-Star Game due to the suspension. Ovechkin's numbers dipped in the 2011 and 2012 seasons, but in the 2013 lockout-shortened NHL season, he led the league in goal scoring with 32 goals, winning him his 3rd Morris Rocket Richard Trophy. He combined his 32 goals with 24 assists, giving him 56 points, good for 3rd most points in the league. He was also awarded the Hart Memorial Trophy for the 3rd time in his career. Ovechkin only scored 2 points in a first-round exit of the 2013 Stanley Cup playoffs against the New York Rangers. He also played with a hairline fracture in his foot during the playoffs. On December 20, 2013, in a game against the Carolina Hurricanes, Ovechkin scored his 400th career goal. He became the 6th fastest player to ever reach that mark, getting it in 634 games, 1 less than Pavel Benn. At the conclusion of the 2013-14 NHL season, Ovechkin had the strange distinction of winning the Rocket Richard Trophy, scoring 51 goals, while going -35. One of the league's worst, in the plus-minus stat. The Washington Capitals missed the playoffs for the first time since the 2006 July NHL season. On November 4, 2014, in a game against the Calgary Flames, Ovechkin recorded his 826th point, a franchise record, that Peter Bondra used to hold with 825 points. The Flames won the game 4-3 in overtime. International play. At the age of 16, Ovechkin helped lead the junior national team to the gold medal with 2 hat-tricks, one against Switzerland and one against USA, and an assist. At the age of 17, when he was selected by Russian coach Viktor Tikhonov to play in the Alyaska Podgorskaya Cup Euro Tour tournament, Ovechkin became the youngest skater ever to play for the Russian national team. In that tournament he also became the youngest player ever to score for the national team. He also was selected to play at the 2002 IIHF World U18 Championships, which he amassed 14 goals and 4 assists in 8 games, leading Russia to a silver medal. At the age of 18, Alex Ovechkin was named captain of the junior Russian national team. Russia finished 5th in the tournament. In 2003, the team would go on to win a gold medal in the IIHF World U20 Championship. At the age of 19, Ovechkin was named to the Russian national team for the 2004 World Cup of Hockey, making him the youngest player to play in the tournament. Also at the age of 19, Alex Ovechkin was named captain of the junior national team in the 2005 World Junior Ice Hockey Championships. The tournament, lasting from December 25, 2004, to January 4, 2005, was Ovechkin's third and last. At the end of the tournament he had collected 7 goals. His team received the silver medal after losing the gold medal game to Canada on January 4, and Ovechkin was named the best forward of the tournament as well as selected to the tournament All-Star team. In 2005 Ovechkin played in his first IIHF Men's World Championships. He scored 5 goals and 3 assists, landing 8th in the top scorers list and sharing 3rd place in goal scoring. In 2006, Ovechkin played in his first Winter Olympic Games. Although Russia came away from the Games without a medal, Ovechkin scored 5 goals in the tournament, including the game winner against Canada's Martin Brodeur, eliminating Canada from the tournament. Ovechkin was the only player not on the Swedish or Finnish teams to be named to the All-Tournament team. At the 2006 IIHF World Championships, Ovechkin scored 6 goals and 3 assists in 7 games before Russia lost 4-3 to the Czech Republic in the quarter-finals. For his efforts, Ovechkin was one of 6 players selected to the media All-Star team. At the 2008 IIHF World Championships, Ovechkin helped lead Russia to the gold medal by finishing with 12 points in 9 games. He was selected to the media All-Star team for the second time in 5 tournament appearances. In the 2010 Winter Olympics, Ovechkin and Team Russia were one of the favorites to win the gold medal. Despite high expectations, Russia lost to Canada 7-3 in the quarter-finals. Ovechkin finished with 2 goals and 2 assists in Russia's 4 games. After being eliminated in the first round of the NHL playoffs, Ovechkin joined Team Russia for the 2010 IIHF World Championships along with many other Russian stars, such as Malkin, ਦੋl̏vyet, and koválchuk. Despite being heavily favored to win the tournament, Russia lost to the Czech Republic in the finals. This loss ended a disappointing year for Ovechkin on the international stage. Ovechkin also joined the Russian team for the 2011 IIHF World Championships after the Capitals were eliminated from the NHL playoffs. He played in 5 games for the Russian team, but did not manage to score any points. This was the first time Ovechkin failed to score any points in a World Championship tournament. Ovechkin played in Russia's last 3 games of the 2012 IIHF World Championships. He recorded 2 goals and 2 assists as Russia won the tournament. Ovechkin also represented Russia in 2013 IIHF World Championships. He joined the national team after Capitals were eliminated from 2013 Stanley Cup playoffs. Russia had already passed to first playoff round where they faced United States. USA defeated Russia, 8-3, eliminating them from the tournament. Ovechkin participated and led Russia in the 2014 IIHF World Championship to win the gold medal. Off the ice. The day after he received his first Hart Memorial Trophy as league MVP, he was given the key to the city by Washington Mayor Adrian M. Fenty for being the first Washington MVP winner in a major sport since Joe Theismann of the Washington Redskins in 1983. Ovechkin was reportedly involved in a feud with Pittsburgh Penguins forward Evgeny Malkin, who was drafted second behind Ovechkin in the 2004 NHL Entry Draft. Though the two were reported to be good friends when they roomed together during the 2006 Winter Olympics in Torino, Italy, this friendship quickly cooled. There is no definitive information on what caused the feud, but the most popular theory is that it began in August 2007, when Ovechkin supposedly punched Malkin's Russian agent, Gennady Ushakov, at a Moscow nightclub. Ovechkin has denied that version of events, while Malkin confirmed it, although he was not certain whether this was the precipitating event to the feud. The most notorious event took place on January 21, 2008 in Pittsburgh, when Ovechkin took a run at Malkin, which would have seemingly resulted in a devastating hit had Malkin not ducked out of the way just in time. The two would also not make eye contact at the 2008 NHL Awards ceremony. Despite these incidents, Ovechkin has repeatedly denied having it out for Malkin. Though the feud raised many concerns as to its effect on the league, and the Russian national team at the 2010 Winter Olympics in Vancouver, it apparently dissipated as mysteriously as it started. On January 24, 2009, at the Super Skills competition, Malkin assisted Ovechkin in his stunt during the breakaway challenge. Malkin handed Ovechkin his props for the stunt as well as handing him his stick and pouring some sports drink down Ovechkin's throat. Though there is no final word on the nature and status of the feud, considering their past interactions, this incident appears to show that the feud has effectively ended. It has been reported that ʔlŷa Kovaliuk, who was then the Atlanta Thrashers captain and is also teammate of Ovechkin and Malkin on the Russian national team, brokered the peace between the two. On January 24, 2009, Ovechkin won the breakaway competition at the Super Skills competition for the second consecutive year in Montreal after emerging in the final few seconds wearing a hat bestowed with a Canadian flag and white sunglasses. On January 25, 2009, Ovechkin scored 1 goal and notched 2 assists, as well as scoring the game-ending shootout goal in the 2009 NHL All-Star Game as the Eastern Conference won 12-11. Late in the 2008-09 NHL season, Ovechkin garnered some criticism over his exuberant after-goal celebrations. In the February 28, 2009, segment of Hockey Night in Canada's Coach's Corner, Canadian hockey analyst Don Cherry likened Ovechkin's celebrations of jumping into the boards and his teammates to that of soccer players, concluding that this was not the Canadian way and advising Canadian kids to ignore Ovechkin's example. Capitals coach Bruce Boudreau came to Ovechkin's defense, stating Cherry doesn't know Alex like we know Alex, and Ovechkin himself stated that he doesn't care about Cherry. The next notable incident happened on March 19, 2009, in a game against the Tampa Bay Lightning. After scoring his 50th goal of the season, Ovechkin put his stick on the ice, pretending to warm his hands over it because it was hot. The incident sparked an immediate response from Tampa Bay coach Rick Tocchet, who said that, "Ovechkin went down a notch in my books." Boudreau had also stated that he would discuss the incident with Ovechkin and teammate Mike Green, despite being the first to celebrate with Ovechkin afterwards, commented that he did not wish to join in the premeditated celebration. Ovechkin himself was unapologetic, and said about Don Cherry in particular, "He's going to be pissed off for sure. I love it." He is the cover athlete of 2K Sports hockey simulation video game NHL 2K10, as well as the cover athlete of EA Sports NHL 07. On June 11, 2008, Ovechkin launched his own line of designer streetwear with CCM. On July 6, 2009, Ovechkin was named an ambassador for the 2014 Winter Olympics in Sochi, Russia. In late 2009, he was named GQ's 48th most powerful person in DC. During the 2010 Euro 11 season, he has been featured in one of ESPN's This Is Sports Center commercials, in which he laughed off a question by ESPN personality Steve Levy accusing him of being a Russian spy before being pulled upward by a line through an open ceiling tile by countryman and then Capitals teammate Semyon Varlamov. In August 2011, Ovechkin's agent made an announcement that Alex would no longer be endorsed by CCM and had made the move to Bauer. This was a major move in Alex's career as he had used CCM most of his career. As his point production went down in the 2010 Euro 2011 season, Alex made the decision to switch to Bauer. His current equipment includes a Bauer Supreme Total 1 NXG stick, Bauer Vapor APX Pro gloves, Bauer React helmet and Bauer Vapor APX 2 skates. Ovechkin is a dedicated car enthusiast, owning many fine automobiles such as a Mercedes-Benz SL65 AMG Black Series and a custom Mercedes S63 AMG. Ovechkin was formerly engaged to tennis player Maria Kirilenko. On July 21, 2014, Kirilenko announced that the wedding was called off and that two were no longer seeing each other. Awards and achievements, Order of Honor, Asteroid 257,261. Ovechkin was named in his honor by Leonid Lenin. RSL KHL, Russian Superleague, 2005 RSL Champion, KHL, 2013 Gagarin Cup Champion, NHL, NHL First All-Star Team, 2006, 2007, 2008, 2009, 2010, 2013, NHL Second All-Star Team, 2011, 2013, 2014, NHL All-Rookie Team, 2006, NHL All-Star Games Selections, 2007, 2008, 2009, 2011, 2012, NHL All-Star Games Super Skills Competition, a Euro Breakaway Challenge winner, Hart Memorial Trophy, 2008, 2009, 2013, Lester B. Pearson Award/Ted Lindsay Award. 2008, 2009, 2010, Art Ross Trophy, 2008, Morris Rocket Richard Trophy, 2008, 2009, 2013, 2014, Karlamov Trophy, 2006, 2007, 2008, 2009, 2010, Calder Memorial Trophy, 2006, NHL Player of the Year, a Euro The Sporting News: 2008, 2009, NHL Player of the Year, a Euro Sports Illustrated, 2013, Wayne Gretzky Award, a Euro The Hockey News: 2013, led the NHL in goals per game and points per game. For 3 straight seasons, led the NHL playoffs in goals per game and points per game, only player in NHL history to be named to the NHL First All-Star Team in each of his first 5 seasons, 8th NHL player to win the Hart Trophy at least 3 times, International, 2005 World Junior Ice Hockey Championships, a Euro Best Forward and All-Star Team, 2006 Winter Olympics, a Euro All-Star Team, 2006 World Championships, a Euro All-Star Team, 2008 World Championships, a Euro All-Star Team, 2008 World Championships, a Euro Gold Medal, 2012 World Championships, a Euro Gold Medal, 2014 World Championships, Gold Medal. Career statistics, regular season and playoffs, bold indicates led league, international, NHL All-Star Games, records, NHL records, first player to win the Art Ross Trophy, Morris Richard Trophy, Lester B. Pearson Award and Hart Memorial Trophy, as well as win all 4 in a single season. Only player to be named to the NHL First All-Star Team in each of his first 5 seasons, most goals scored by a left-winger in a season, a Euro 65 goals, most points scored by a left-wing rookie, a Euro 106 points, most shots on goal by a left-winger in a season, a Euro 528 shots, most shots on goal by a rookie in a season, a Euro 425 shots, point streak in consecutive games to start an NHL career by a number 1 overall pick, a Euro 8 games, most regular season points by a Russian-born NHL rookie, a Euro 106 points, fastest overtime goal, a Euro 6 seconds. First player to be named to both the NHL First and Second All-Star Teams in the same season, 2012, a Euro 13, Washington Capitals records, most seasons with 50 or more goals, a Euro 5, most shots on goal in a season, a Euro 528, most goals in a season, a Euro 65 goals, most power play goals, a Euro 138, most power play goals in a season, a Euro 22 pp goals, most career overtime goals, a Euro 15 OT goals, most career penalty shots attempted, a Euro 7 shots. Most goals in a season by a rookie, a Euro 52 goals, most points in a season by a rookie, a Euro 106 points, point streak by a rookie, a Euro 11 games, March 18, a Euro April 7, 2006, point streak by a rookie to start season, a Euro 8 games, goal streak by a rookie, a Euro 7 games, February 10, a Euro March 8, 2006, most career hat-tricks, a Euro 13, references. External links: Alexander Ovechkin's career statistics at eliteprospects.com, Alexander Ovechkin's player profile at NHL.com, Alexander Ovechkin's career statistics at the Internet Hockey Database, Alexander Ovechkin profile at airhockey.com, RussianProspects.com, Alexander Ovechkin profile, player profile at airhockey.com.